Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites. How we doing today? We're going to do a case study today. I know y'all don't know this person because this is not a famous person. This is just an internet person that I happen to stumble across. And I've been holding on to one or two videos, but what made me want to do the show today is because a new video came out and I knew that it was going to be some shenanigans from the first video that I saved about a month ago. Why my forehead is so glossy? Anyway. Where are all the good men? Y'all hyenas don't want them. You hyenas don't want good men. Y'all want to benefit off of good men, but you don't actually want good men because y'all are too busy going back and forth with your kind. Going back and forth with these male hyenas, which is really where you belong. You want to try to act like you belong with good men who would actually respect you and be in a relationship with you and things of that nature, but you don't. So we're going to go step to step. This is a chick that's been on the internet. And number one is the new content with these chicks is they healing journey. You know, I'm going to start calling out a lot of these scams that these chameleons and hyenas are up to. A lot of grifting and scamming. A lot of scam content. There was definitely a GoFundMe scam involved in this story. Okay. It from the actual content creators to chicks that be getting on these panels, it is more and more. I am side-eyeing a whole bunch of chicks, and a couple of them is women that are kind of liked in this space. I side-eye quite a couple of them, a couple of people. Just saying whatever that they need to say in order to try to get validation from the men and act like they are getting it. But see, I'm a woman. And I know when other women actually get it and when they're paying lip service to understanding the dynamics between men and women, understanding what women are supposed to be doing, what men are supposed to be doing. I can hear when you know what you're talking about versus when you're parroting men talking points because you think it's going to give you brownie points. I know the difference. Because maybe unlike some of the guys, I'm not enthralled with whether or not you're cute at all. I can hear foolishness. A lot of grifting and scamming. I know you don't know what you're talking about from your track record. A lot of you chicks is getting on here, ain't never had no marriage, no real man, no real relationship. So why would you know what it takes to make sure that a relationship is actually working? Just getting on here, spitting back the talking points that the men have. And because you wave around your 22-inch French wave, while you sit there without no man talking about what it takes to have a man, and you have a and you prolonged without a man, the only reason I have not gone full tilt into certain things is because there is an element of it that I can acknowledge that is messy. And I'm trying to weigh whether or not it's messy for a good cause. But what that leads me to is these types of content creators here. That's not so much spitting out male talking points, but they are doing a different kind of grift. This kind of grift is aimed at the women specifically. And they are trying to call themselves going on healing journeys, and recording it, different things about their life and blah, 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 blah. All the stuff that they go through, quote unquote, keeping it real. And it's a grift that they're playing among the women. But it's a case study today. So we're going to go step by step. This video is how I was introduced to this woman. Now, there are a lot of curse words, okay? Now, this video, the caption says, "I finally gave up my life of sin." Supposedly, in this particular video, this woman here is kicking out her baby daddy, who she says her and him have a toxic relationship. And she's ready to end the toxic relationship that they have by, quote unquote, kicking him out of the house. This is the first video I ever seen of this lady. And I bookmarked it because I said, you know, there's some foolishness gonna come after this. And I was right.
Calm about this. I'm so over this. Loyalty. Yes, you owe God loyalty, baby. I'm finna sit and read my Bible. I'm going back to church Sunday. I can't do it around here walking on eggshells in my own house. Well, I know I'm probably The Jezebel. Yeah, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You got to get up out of here. In the name of Jesus. That's why I'm having dreams every night, y'all. I'm getting attacked in my sleep every night. Dreams of them cheating. Dreams of all type of crazy stuff, baby. No. I go through the warfare alone. God fight all my battles, but I ain't finna keep the weapon inside my house. Oh, Jesus. I'm so calm about it.
Mind you, she had 2 children. That postpartum she's talking about was from her second child with that man. So that man, 2 kids by him. He horrible. She had 2 children by this man. Next. Just a reminder that love doesn't look like this. Before we do this next one, she told her subscribers that she was really leaving this guy, this, that, and the third. She set up a GoFundMe, swearing to the sisterhood that she was going to leave this, that, and the third. First of all, you don't need no GoFundMe to cut folk off. I done cut a lot of people off. I have never earned a dime for doing so. When you want to cut somebody out of your life, if that man really is not, you cannot move forward with this man. That may be unfortunate, but it might be true. Okay, you cannot move forward with this man. So you don't need a GoFundMe to leave that man alone. If you are leaving that man alone and you are serious about leaving that man alone, you don't need a GoFundMe.
Oh my God, I have raised over $46,000 and donations are still coming in. I love y'all so much, but most importantly, I love the Lord, baby, because without him, this wouldn't have been done. So I want to give back. So as I'm looking at my stats for the month, I'll show y'all. There's over 16 million people watching my page right now. Tag your business or friend's business in the comments, and I'm going to post 15 businesses on my story for free. Now, after the 15 posts, if you want to get in where you fit in, I'm just charging $10. So DM me. I have so many DMs, so please bear with me and be patient with me, y'all. But yeah, I love y'all so much because it's like I just woke up and my life just changed. I love y'all so much. Sincerely, D, we are not alone. P.S. If you know you're not alone, type it down in the comments because we are not alone. Oh my God, I have. Let's buy a car. Hey y'all, I know it's been a minute, but your girl been looking for a car. Battling some other things that I'm gonna make another video about, okay? But y'all, tell me why I had to go to over 5 car lots to find me a nice car. And before y'all get to saying why he didn't just buy one out, why he wanted to know? Baby, this might be my first car, but it ain't gonna be my last, okay? Meaning my money is gonna be invested. And y'all know what I had to invest in first. Link in bio because I just dropped my Christian clothing brand. And this is something that I always wanted to do, so I really hope y'all love it and not like it, okay? So again, click that link in my bio so you can shop. Sincerely, D. P.S. We're not alone. If you know you're not alone, Type it out in the comments because we are not alone. Let's buy.
After she got the 50K in the GoFundMe, she went and immediately purchased a car that was too expensive for her. That was an Acura. She needed to go and get a Toyota Corolla. She needed to go and get a little bit older Honda. She needed to go and get an older Volkswagen. She needed to go and get a little bit older car, maybe like a 2018 or so, 2019, because I don't believe in buying these new cars. I don't believe in new cars because they have all that software in them and they got a kill switch. So I would not recommend buying a new car. Not only the price, but they got kill switches. They got kill switches. So she needed to buy a minivan or something, a little bit older model van because she got 2 kids. Go get you a little older model, Ford or something. What is it? Explorers or an Escape or something like that. I would push it to about 2018 before they start putting 2020 is when they started putting software, like flat out, it's an iPad with wheels. I have a 2016 right now, and I would not go older than that unless you really getting a special kind of car. So I would recommend anything from, because the 2016 is 10 years old. 2016 down to 2020, I would recommend. 2020 depending on the car, but 2019, 2020, depending on the car, what you get, make sure it don't have all of that software in it. It's got this, it's got that, it's got this sensor, it's got that sensor, it's got a kill switch, what it's got. And somebody somewhere that don't want you to drive that car, hit a switch and it won't turn on. That's why I don't like the new cars. I will not drive an electric car or none of that. No hybrid, no all electric. I don't want it. Give me an old school car. Like I said, my little Jetta is a 2016. Listen, we riding until the wheels fall off. Literally. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I keep it up. Ain't nothing wrong with that car. Maintain the car. It won't be nothing wrong with it. I'm telling y'all, do not buy these brand new, they do this and do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. When you buy these new cars, they do not belong to you. You have to pay for subscriptions in them and pay for this package. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't need all of these fancy schmancy technological. It keep you from hitting the car. Watch where you're going, and then you won't have to hit the car. Folks been driving a long time without cars that hit the brakes for you and switch the lane. I don't need no car speeding up, slowing down, hitting no brake, and changing no lane that I didn't authorize. They got e-brakes in them, electronic brakes, not the physical handbrake. Listen, they own some BS. Make sure any car you get has a physical hand braking system, emergency brake system. E-brake in the new cars don't mean emergency brake. They mean electronic brakes. You do not need that. The car electronics go down. The purpose of the emergency brake is that it is mechanical and it does not need the car's ECU. All that keyless, you know, you look at it 2 times and blink and then it unlock. No, keys. You can have a little fob, because I got the little fob, but it's a physical key with an ignition. The door got a lock on it. So I can boop, boop, I can do that, but I can also stick the key in the door and open it. They trying to get rid of cars that function like a car. You can have your little technology, you know, my little jet has got its little Bluetooth in it or whatever, but it ain't got, listen when I tell you the hypocrisy. I'm gonna get back to the story, but the hypocrisy of the cars. They had whole laws where you couldn't hold your phone in your hand because it was distracted driving. Do we remember that? Do we remember that? How everybody came through with, yeah, it's distracted driving. You can't hold your phone. You have to have it hands free. Put your phone on the thing if you need your phone. And blah, 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 blah. Remember that? Now, how y'all gonna have the law talking about you can't hold no phone and the car is a phone? The car a phone. That big old distracting screen, it's an iPad sitting in the middle of the dashboard. It's making sounds, it's talking, distracting you, it's trying to read the text messages, it's trying to tell you where you going, it's doing everything but being a car. How you gonna have a law talking about hands-free and then make the dashboard an iPad? So what I'm supposed to look at? It's recording everything you do, how you drive. It's the anyway. She went and got an Acura that she cannot afford, because in order to afford a car, it's not just whether or not you have money to get it off the lot. You know how you really can afford a car or not afford it? Can you maintain it? Do you have the funds to maintain the car? All cars are not made the same. Some cars have reasonable maintenance. Other cars, maintenance is very expensive for those cars. The newer cars, they're trying to make it where you have to go back to the dealership and all this other kind of foolishness. And who goes and buys an Acura on purpose? Anyway, I don't know, nobody want to buy an Acura on purpose. And after that, look at this. Look at this. Now, homeless mother says she gave away the $50,000 donation and is homeless again. You begged people. Let me play it.
I'm finna put my pride to the side and be honest.
Your girl is broke again.
Yep, after the GoFundMe hit $50,000, I was not ready to deal with the shame of being a single mom, so I took that man back.
But y'all already knew that part because I posted that video.
But what y'all didn't know is he manipulated me out of $1,000 before I was actually ready to let go. But that's my fault. That's what you get when you disobey God. Baby, he provided me a clean way out. I could have been healing in Cabo right now. But I decided to listen to lies again. And when I tell you I'm paying for it, oh, baby, I'm paying for it. And it's almost like the enemy want me to believe that was my last blessing. Like, my mind literally been tormented every single day. I've been having to cast down thoughts like God hates me. He's done with me. And he just doesn't love me anymore. And even though I made a foolish mistake, I feel like I am spiritually mature enough to know that God is literally never going to feel like that towards me. Because in the Bible, it says he'll never leave or forsake you. I don't know. Comment down below what y'all think about And like that. I said, I've been going through a lot just coupled with the fact that I took that big of an L. But some nice lady paid for my food that was in front of me today. So I decided to pay it forward and actually give back to people that appreciate it. But first I had to pawn these shoes. And it's not wrong because I bought And shout out to my girl Nisha because she was a listening ear when I needed it, okay? It ain't like I pawned it and went by dope. I went by some pieces to Okay, y'all. I'm finna put my pride to give away to the home. Because even though I don't really have much and money a little funny right now that negative energy is really out of my life, I want to start back doing the stuff that I actually like doing before I let it in. The stuff that I should have been doing when I've got the money. And when I tell you it feels so good to get out there and make some people smile today, baby, I don't care if I got to do it. I'm finna make this a habit because I literally forgot how much I loved it. Anyways, I love y'all so much. Sincerely, DPS. We're not alone. If you know you're not alone, type it down below in the comments because we are not allowed to give away content. But I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all to stop disobeying God. I remember the first time God told me to leave this man alone, but I didn't want to humble myself and move back in with my mother. I wish so bad that I humbled myself and moved back in with her, because I could have saved myself from so much warfare. I could have saved myself from losing myself. I could have saved myself. God was trying to save me from this. Because God knows the capability of people, and we really don't. We only know what people show us. People put on a mask, but we don't see what's really behind it until it starts slipping. And we as women, sometimes, not even just women, people in general, sometimes the mask will keep slipping and we'll stay around and stay around and stay around until they don't even wear their mask anymore. And you want them to put it back on so bad.
Want to be lied to.
Oh, please stop disobeying God. Please, y'all, please stop disobeying God. Because now I don't even know my starting point, how crushed I am. I'm literally just laying in my room and it's like, stop disobeying God, y'all. Because he be trying to save us from our own foolishness, but we pick our own way. Stop picking your own way, because God already sees ahead of time where it's going to be. God already sees what they going to do to you. God already sees how they going to crush you. God already sees how they going to disappoint you. God already sees, because God already knows their heart. You don't. You just see a mask. I love y'all so much. Sincerely, DPS. We're not alone. If you know you're not alone, type not alone in the comments, because we are not. I know us.
Folks was not happy. Folks was not happy about the foolishness. Randy, y'all probably remember her. She used to be on Tonight's Conversation and all that kind of stuff. I don't always agree with her, but her and it was another person. I didn't save their video, but come on.
Hey y'all, I'm finna put my pride to the side and be honest. Your girl is broke again. Yep, after the GoFundMe hit $50,000, I was not ready to deal with the shame of being a single mom, so I took that man back. But y'all already knew that part because I posted that video. But what y'all didn't know is he manipulated me out of $1,000 before I was actually ready to lay.
I'd rather be a single mom over and over and over again rather than be with somebody who I know for a fact don't appreciate, respect me, or nothing of that nature. You don't respect yourself, though. Let's talk about it. These people gave you over $51,000 in GoFundMe money, honey. And the first thing you did when you got a hold of it was tell that man, oh, look, I got some money. Come back. I can trick on you. People that worked hard for their money. Do you know how many people in real life could use money like that? to change their life, to escape real domestic situations. You see, the problem is ain't no shame no more. Remember when you was little, you stole a piece of candy, your mama take you back to that store and telling you stole that candy and pay for it? You ain't still again because you felt bad. You felt a little embarrassed. And while I don't believe it's our job to embarrass or make nobody feel bad, I do believe it's our job to help hold people accountable. Because baby, what was wrong with you? Legit, who are you, darling? Who are you? A liar, a deceiver, a heartbreaker. We were all rooting for you. They online talking about that man married and everything. Talking about some he manipulated me. Girl, he been manipulating you. That's why they gave you the money to begin with. Shame on you, for real, because them people was really trying to help you. Cousins, what y'all think about this?
Okay, y'all.
We're going to go on a commercial break. But I need y'all to hold on to your seats. Because we about to break all of that down. But I needed you to see it. Not for me to tell it to you. After these messages, we'll be right back. I need everybody to go to ashkicking.com. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to keep your skin looking and feeling its best, you need the body butter on the screen right now. If this is going to be your first order, please take advantage of the 10% discount using the promo code Crimson. Once again, the link is pinned to the top of the chat, ashkicking.com. Oh, you guys are bam, 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 bam. You got to hit the like button, bam, bam. You got to go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you. Malarkey said, I cast my comment into the lake of sacrifice to the God of algorithmic capriciousness. Thank you so much. So like, share, subscribe, and donate. People, please contribute to the channel, to the information, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your interactions, and your contributions all help this channel to grow. It helps the message to go out. Thank you for that, Malarkey. Thank you. DDEC said, hey sis, we should need more women like you out here. The astuteness is out of this world, on point. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ezel. So remember how Israel blew up the cell phones of Palestinians by remote control? We don't own the cell phone either, right? Because when the zombie apocalypse comes, the phone is getting ditched. All that digital stuff, I'm ditching it. It's a tracking device. And it listens to you. No. Thank you, Thanos. So let me get the hyena creed. If you got your own transportation, definitely will do that.
I said, as long as you got your own house, as long as you got your own transportation, and as long as you got your own income, it don't matter what a ninja got to say.
Exactly. And thank you so very much. And thank you, Miss Stitches, for your super sticker. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. And before we continue,
One, two.
It feels amazing. I like how it's making you do the push.
This right here is official. Never really saw anything like this before. How do you know when you're doing a proper push up? You gotta go all the way down, chest touching the floor, coming back up full extension. But now that you told me how to do it, now how you know when you're doing it? You don't know, and you won't know unless you have what it is. Nah, that was fire. That was fire. Make sure it keeps you accountable. Accountability is everything. So
incredible. You can't cheat.
great.
You go all the way down and all the way up, and that's one solid rep. Good money.
That's it. It's no arguing, no debating, no questioning. All the way down, all the way up. You got to start and finish the same way. Check out my shit.
Fucking crib raiser.
The link is now pinned to the top of the chat, theproperpush.com/VIP. In order to sign up, in order to support the startup of the business and the Kickstarter, all you have to do is show the support by clicking the link in the chat, sharing your email, and verifying it. Once you do that, you will receive an email that invites you to lock in your VIP spot for only $1, and there are only 100 spots. What you get for that is the 20% off the proper push when the product is ready to launch, exclusive merchandise, instant alerts when the Kickstarter goes live, and first access to early bird Kickstarter rewards. Once again, in order to support the bringing of the proper push to the masses and to the market, all we are asking is for you to click the link at the top of the chat, put your email in, and sign up for your VIP exclusive offer. Okay. So now that we have gone through the timeline, so to speak, of this woman, the one thing that struck me about the video after she squanders the money, well, I took him back and, he manipulated me out of the money. No, he didn't. And, everybody make a mistake. You was too nonchalant for me. After having stole people in this economy, when people are scraping by, you hear a sob story. And it was mostly women. Heard a sob story that they can identify with. Most of those women could probably identify living a similar life than her, making similar decisions than her, this, that, and the third. So they said, you know what? Let's put the money to help somebody. We're going to put the money in a pot, so to speak, and help her. She got 2 kids. She supposedly she kicked the man out. And we gonna help the sister out. Now, regardless of what you think about that, there may have been quite a few people who was just trying to help. Regardless of the people's intent or not intent, they helped. The outcome was that they helped you. That was the outcome. The outcome was that they helped you. You took that money and you immediately blew through it. There are people who do not earn $50,000 annually. You got it in one shot. This is why I be saying money don't help poverty. And I got some pushback for that. I said this a long time ago. Money don't help poverty. Because poverty is in here. Okay? So this is why no matter how much money you throw at an impoverished people or impoverished, area or this, that, and the third, it don't help. No amount of money helps because the mindset is impoverished. Soon as you get a little money that could actually springboard you into something that would keep you out of poverty, you can't do it because you are mentally impoverished. You're not broke, you're poor. See, it's a difference between somebody who's broke right now and you're poor. You have a poverty mindset. That's one of the worst mindsets that you can have because poverty mindset is attached also to victimhood mindset. Poverty mindset go hand in hand with victimhood mindsets. It also goes hand in hand, the victimhood mindset goes hand in hand with no accountability. So a poverty mindset holds hands with a victim mindset because people who have a poverty mindset automatically have a victim's mindset. everything is wrong but them. If only they had a couple of dollars, if only somebody would give them a chance, if only somebody would help them this way, if only they didn't have this obstacle, if only they did, and they blame the world for where they are, for their decisions and their outcomes. So a poverty mindset holds hands with a victimhood mindset. A victimhood mindset holds hands with a lack of accountability. When you do not take accountability, you cannot erase your victimhood mindset. If you cannot get rid of your victimhood mindset, then you cannot overcome your poverty mindset. So you cried to the internet about all your problems. The women came out and helped you. You took that help and you spit in their face about it. And then you went and got back with that man that you said you was leaving. This is why you mind your business. This is why you mind the business that pay you. Because these hoes cannot be saved. They don't want to be saved. You got to walk away on your own. These chicks got to walk away on their own. You can't help them walk away because they go back. This is why I titled it the way that I did. Modern women are not qualified for good men. I don't want the good men to lament that these women don't want you. What do I mean by a good man? A good man is not simply a man that is gainfully employed and things of that nature. A good man has a decent handle on all of these things. He's not perfect, but he got a good handle on these things, especially the first two, because if he has a good handle on the first two, the remaining 8 actually will keep working out as long as he works on them. This is also the same criteria for a good woman. Good women also pay particular attention to 1 and 2, and they work out the remaining 8. She's not perfect, but she got a decent handle on these things. Those men, I do not want y'all to lament that these hyenas don't like y'all and don't want y'all. You don't need them. The reason why you should not lament that is because they would not do anything but cause a lot of trouble in your life. That is all that they want to do because they have trouble in their own life. They can't get out of their own way. They can't make good in their own life. They are chaotic to the extreme, not just the regular chaos that women will naturally have. They go way into left field with it. You made a whole production about kicking that man out of the house, only to go back. The apartment you kicked him out of, apparently you got kicked out of it because the next few frames you was in a hotel room. So this is how you begged up on the money because you're in a hotel room. So now the women done felt sorry for you and gave you the money, and you took it and went right back over there. Because you had no real intention to leave him alone. The D is good. And you call yourself, I'm gonna tell y'all something. These chicks be calling themselves don't want to keep racking up different men, so they call themselves go back to the baby daddy and still deal with him because they want the sex and this and that. They don't have the discipline to really truly correct themselves. So they reason out that instead of gaining and racking up bodies, let me go back to my baby father. At least he's not a new body. Talking about she didn't want the shame of being a single mother, so she went back to her baby father. But y'all toxic together, which is essentially where you want to be. You just know it's a bunch of foolishness, but you are also addicted to the foolishness. Women like this are not worthy of good men because they are not good. They are with their kind. This is why you can't feel too sorry. Now, these will be the same chicks that get online to tell people how dirty somebody done did them and how dirty these men are. But what they won't tell you is how much of the foolishness that they participated willingly into. You're not being manipulated when you've been in a situation with a person for years. You can see how they are. You are choosing. The only people that I deem they not really choosing it, not because they like it, are people who really are being like abused, like real abuse, not a couple fighting. No. I mean an abused person, because they mind be messed up. It take a long time for them to get their mind together in order to leave. But y'all don't even really be in nothing like that. Y'all are just chaotic together. You argue a little bit, then you don't speak to each other, you block. Couple weeks later, a month later, you unblock. He come by, you come back, quote unquote. You gonna call him because you need something for the baby. He mess around, this, that, and the third. He'll get it, but only if he can come hit it. He not going to do nothing for them kids unless you let him, clap your cheeks. Now, you may or may not have been planning on that, but you ain't had no sex in a little while, and then you don't really want to try to get to know nobody else. So you go ahead and let him clap the cheeks so he can buy the Pampers. He clapped cheeks, he may or may not buy the Pampers. If he buy the Pampers after he clapped cheeks, you back talking to him. That's not how it go. Now you back talking to him until he make you mad again. But you knew that he wasn't a husband type or a father type. You've been knowing that. Then the other thing, faking the spiritual value. Faking the spiritual value. Faking the spiritual value. You're going to go to church. You do that all of 2 seconds. Couple of times you do that. You read 1 or 2 passages out the Bible that you understand and don't really grasp. You're not really grasping it. And the reason why I'm talking about it in this way, let me be really clear. Because the majority of us have had something in our lives that we knew was not good for us, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a habit, whether it was an addiction, whether it was whatever it was, we knew that it was not good for us. Yet we engaged in it. And we would engage in it for whatever reason. We would swear it off. I'm not going to do that again. And then you lose your resolve and you go back. What the old folks and Christians call backsliding. You be all right for a while, you fall off, you go back until you finally learn that final lesson. And you truly make the resolve, I will not and cannot go back into this thing, and you don't do it. Most people have had something like that in their lives. I'm not here to say that folks is perfect, that you never can struggle with something that you take a carnal pleasure to or that give you a dopamine hit, but you know it's not good. It doesn't give you good outcomes. You don't feel good after you've done it. You don't feel good after you don't talk to that person. You don't feel good after you've allowed access. You don't feel good after you have, you know what I'm saying? Some people are alcoholics. Some people smoke dope. Some people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say that people do not do that and come out of it. But the way in which these chicks are doing it now is a grift because y'all are making a TikTok livelihood out of it. And how to make the drama keep going back into foolishness so that the next video can be spicy and it'll go viral and this, that, and a third. Because most of the time when we go through things like that, if we can keep it a secret, we will. If we cannot expose ourselves, we will. And maybe there's one or two people that actually know what's going on. And we be feeling ashamed in front of them people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Most people have had that thing. Whatever it is. It'd be different stuff for different people. And you finally say, you know what? I will not. I can't do this anymore. And you done fell off, and one of them days, you don't go back. You don't go back. And that is when you sincerely wanted to change it, even though it was difficult for you. So I'm not here to say she can't go through none of that, but making a TikTok livelihood out of it is where I give you the side eye. Stealing people's money is where I give you the side eye. People hard-earned money in a recession and a depression. We are in a depression. Most folks can't find no money. And the little money that you do find, you want to help somebody and things of that nature and all that kind of stuff. But no. Then you took it and then you was nonchalant about it. Oh, well, I just went back. Girl, what? Because the way she was nonchalant, to me, it sounded like she was setting it up so she could beg again. She gonna give it a little rest, then she gonna beg again. And we gonna see how many stupid ones give her money. This why they had so much pushback against India RE about spin that, because they like scamming too much. Love a good scam. Love a good scam. So India coming out talking about, oh, we shouldn't promote a song that promotes scamming. That's why all the pushback came back from the boneyard against her. Because whatever India do that may or may not be right, she keep it private Her private life is private. Whatever she do or don't do, we don't know about it. What we do know is that her public persona is not one of whoredom and foolishness. She presents herself respectably. They are not worthy of the men that they say they want. This is where the quote unquote standards, quote unquote, be coming from. What they not gonna put up with no more. But you took yourself down through there. You let a man who proved to you in every way possible that he didn't care one way or the other, and you let him take you down through there. And when he get through tossing you like a rag doll, and then you finally get out of it, now you know what you don't want, which is fine. It's fine to not want to go down through there no more. But that don't automatically make you worthy of a man that's going to do something better than that. Thank you, HVAC. I can't stand Randy. She a hyena, but she was truthful. Yeah, once again, you know. Thank you, Eugene. Say egos over money management, egos over better financial decisions. Thank you, Philip, for your contribution. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eugene. Said if women want good men, they have to follow men's programs. It is not really much to demand. True. And thank you, R. Payne. Say you're giving them a lot of credit for not wanting to rack up bodies, but I agree that some of them operate this way subconsciously. It's not even so much subconscious. If you talk to a lot of young women, they actually think that. They actually will think that way. This is why they will pop up with babies by a man that they said that they may have had a baby by before and they don't like him. But it's like, how you come up with another baby? Because she keep letting him crack, because she don't want to keep going out and getting another man. It's easier. He's easy. He want to come crack anyway, so he easy. You know what I mean? Thank you, TKL. So I read the Bible and mediated on my singleness because the Bronx can be a lobster bucket. I'm not as bad as I thought I was due to our culture. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Y'all can get y'all something to eat and drink because we're going to come back with the ladies panel this evening. So jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure. This was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.